We have Josiane Nunes versus Chelsea Chandler. Nunes, Josie, 10-1, 5-0 in her last five. She's coming off of that decision victory over Zara Farin, facing off against Chelsea Chandler, 5-2, 4-1 in her last five. She's coming off of that decision loss to Norma Dumont, where she was a track star running away from a potential KO finish. So, I mean, that what a meme fight that was. Let's look at the odds right now. So we have Nunes minus 134 opened up at minus 150. There was a point where she was actually an underdog at plus 105, but that was instantly bet down to a minus 134. So that's where we're standing right now. Gerard, I'll let you kick it off this one too. What do you think about Nunes versus Chandler here?
So Josie Nunes, she's she's got good pressure, like really good pressure and volume. She has high pace and her toughness and pace is going to be a problem in this fight. She's kind of like a little tank with aggression and very gritty fighter. As for Chelsea Chandler, she's going to have that size advantage and it could play a factor here, but so far we haven't seen it affect Josie as of late. But Chelsea Handler is gonna have, like, more of a wrestling style in this fight, um, and to slow down Josie's pressure and volume, she's gonna have to grapple Josie in this fight to slow down Nunes' pace and pressure. Um, Chelsea doesn't give me confidence with her defense or wrestling too much. I mean, I've seen her get taken down in her past fights and controlled, even though she's the bigger one fighter who should be bullying someone like Josie. And like she said, she was a track star in that Dumont fight. She was sprinting away. The only other time I've seen a fighter do that was CJ Vergara
Oh,
against Daniel Lacerda. He was
yep.
doing sprints throughout the whole octagon. So that's not a good sign to see someone doing that, especially on the judges. Um, this one, I'm probably gonna stay away from this fight just because we might see heavier wrestling intent from Chelsea Chandler, who is bigger in this one. But I am still leaning Nunes, but I'm probably gonna stay away personally.
Yeah. I could tell you guys a little bit about, Chelsea Chandler. I was actually not proud to admit this, but I was on her side against Norma Dumont. And like, having her out, and I got her at plus odds, I think. I think she was the underdog in that fight, but actually let me check if she actually was the underdog. It was a man if yeah, she was the underdog because I was about to say if I laid the juice on her, I don't know if I should even talk about her anymore. But yeah, I thought she had a good underdog chance, but obviously in that fight she showed me literally nothing other than she knows how to survive. Because Norma Dumont was just the much better fighter overall in that matchup. I think this fight we could see the same thing. I think Nunez is pretty solid overall, though. I mean, if you look at their height, right, it's 5'2", 5'8". Obviously, Nunez is 6 inches shorter, but she only has a 1 inch reach disadvantage, right? She has 67-inch reach, and Chandler has a 68-inch reach. So Nunez has those like kind of Volkanovski arms, right? She has a short height, but her wingspan, her reach is not proportionate to her height. So she does have some longer arms. I like the fact that Nunez was able to win versus Zara Farin. I mean, I don't think that Zara is a maybe not a great fighter now, but and Zara is probably a little over the hill. But Zara was also a big physical fighter. Zara was 5'8". I believe that she has like similar dimensions to Chelsea Chandler here. I just think that the concern that I would have is that Nunez was taken down 3 out of 10 times against Ramona Pascal, and I don't think Ramona Pascal is good at all. But she did hurt Pascal 2 times by knocking her down that fight. I, for now, I'm passing on this fight. I'm not playing this fight at all because I have no confidence in either Nunes or Chelsea Chandler. I was actually on Nunes in that Zara Farin fight, and I remember she was a pretty good sized favorite, and she was in some parlays, and it was not worth the sweat. That was actually kind of a close fight. Now that I remember it, so I'm not confident in either lady here. I'm passing on this fight. Pick for me will be Nunes though, and I'll give her inside the distance. I think that she can probably knock out Chelsea Chandler at some point. But yeah, I'm passing on this fight overall. I don't think there's much value. Looking at the over 2.5 too, just to tell you guys, I mean, you don't really see this too often in women's MMA fights. Over 2.5 right now is -140, opened up at -115. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of finish here because usually when the odds are that close, there's like some kind of I don't even see any value in the over 2.5. So yeah, I'm probably staying away from this fight completely.